Hello everyone, this is Tanya from the Saved by King Jesus channel. Welcome back. Well, I thought you might be interested in this video because it goes along with my new video. And what this brother has to say is quite interesting indeed, as it pertains to a particular book clearly created by the Nephilim, given by the fallen angels. Have a look.
You've ever wanted to know about the Nephilim in 10 minutes. This is the book, the ultimate guide to rebuild civilization, and you can see sacred geometry right here on the front. If it's not apparently obvious, while this is branded as a really cool niche item that holds the collective knowledge of all of civilization and technology in it, such that you could rebuild it if ever there was a complete reset, you begin to immediately see biblical imagery with goats and sheep, images of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, witchcraft type rituals, and I know if you think I'm over exaggerating, look at that witch hidden behind there, and little demons hidden on almost every page. What this really is the knowledge that the Nephilim gave to the pre-flood Israelites. This is the knowledge that ruined mankind. Here's what I think happened. I think a class of angels called the Watchers came down from heaven and cohabitated with earth women, meaning impregnated them in some sort of like evil inverse of how the Holy Spirit impregnated Mary with Jesus. Their children are half-breeds, half angelic seed birthed from the daughters of man. This is where all your half-breed mythology like Hercules comes from. This is where mermaids and centaurs come from, half human, half animal. What do you know? This imagery is all over the book. Animals merging with humans, genetic mutations. Just a coincidence? The hands of demons playing humanity like puppets. Greek mythology. Demons teaching mankind chemistry and astrology, working together to build civilization, and man summoning genies from vessels. The reason this is important is because it's a cautionary tale of transhumanism. See his leg right there being mechanical? It started off with humans merging with animals, and it ends up with humans merging with AI. Funny why this imagery is in this book. And the wives of the Watcher angels, meaning the women that cohabitated with them, who cuckolded their earthly husbands to go fornicate with the angel, which is a physical mirror of what we do spiritually when we sin. The church, which is the bride of Christ, which you're a member of, is literally fornicating against Christ, their husband, with the enemies of God. This is what James 1 is talking about when it says, you are dragged away by the desires of your flesh and then enticed, secondly. And then there's conception, which is sin, and when sin is birthed and becomes full grown, it becomes death. The wages of sin is death. This is also what 1 Enoch chapter 7 is talking about, this same pattern. The daughters of man were dragged away by the desires of their flesh and enticed by the angels. They conceived, they had Nephilim, and when those grew up, they began murdering mankind. This is why God says we've defiled the wedding bed, that we're adulterers and harlots and fornicators. He's being literal.
So here we see that this book is about creating a new civilization given by the fallen angels. So it makes me wonder, is that what they're trying to do now? Because as in Esdras, in the last days, menstruous women will give birth to monsters.
There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Ini hidung ini nih. Ini tahu nggak ke kepalanya nggak ke? Ngapain spoon?
Di oksigen dulu kamu itu.
Ya, dah.
Ulang lagi di oksigen. Yang baru
Iya.
Udah kenyang tuh kami. Saya foto punya kayak itu. Ada ngeri.
Palanya pengen dipegang. Dongak ke baik apa nah.
Itu.
Udah kenyang ya. Miring dikit.
Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh.
You're the happy girl now. Just gotta give you a little rub.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Our King Jesus didn't bring us this far to abandon us now. You were called, you were chosen. You were knit together in your mother's wombs, fearfully and wonderfully made. We are called to serve. King Jesus bless you all.